Hi everyone, welcome to a new day 365, my channel on addiction, relapse, and recovery. Today is May 4th, 2021, and I'm 60 days sober today, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, 60 days off all mind-altering substances. I haven't mentioned before, but yeah, I'm not smoking cigarettes. I haven't smoked cigarettes since detox. So that's been maybe like 6 weeks or something like that. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing well. I've been to a few in-person meetings last 3 days in a row, last night and the 2 nights previous. I've been to an AA, an NA, and a CA meeting. They've been helpful for me. It's been nice to get out and around people, to be in the same room as other like-minded individuals, recovering addicts and such. What a difference it is from looking at a screen and having to look at my own ugly mug. I dropped my sponsor yesterday. I had met with him the day before, and we were doing some step work, and we were having a discussion about like what my thoughts were on God and stuff, and it went into other areas, and he was getting mad at me, and I could tell he was getting mad. He was raising his voice, his face was getting all crumpled up and stuff like this, and I said, "You're getting mad at me?" He said, "Yes, I'm getting mad at you." He's like, "You're denouncing reality." And I said, yeah, I'm not doing this. I walked away. I thought about it, overnight, and I don't, like, he's not someone I want to be like, right? Like, 20 years sober and you're getting mad at me and judging me for my beliefs. That's not humility. I don't know what that is, but it wasn't the type of person I want to be like. So I've got my own anger issues I'm trying to deal with, right? And that's not a good role model for me. And when you're in recovery, if you have a sponsor and they're not working, it's probably best to just find someone else, right? Someone that you trust and respect, and who's not so judgmental, I guess. Keep an open mind, right? That's what they say, and I feel like he's very closed-minded and very judgmental towards me, and I don't need that. So I kind of struggled with that a little bit, and or I am struggling with it now, because now I'm like, now what do I do? But I have another person in mind that I've known for quite a few years that I want to try and reach out today and get a hold of. He's actually a counselor at another treatment center I've been to in the past, and I'm gonna see how that goes. I'm gonna call there and see if I can speak with him and just see what he says. Anyway, yeah, so like I said, today's May 4th, 60 days sober, no hypes, no pipes, no booze, no pills, no marijuana. I'm just 100% clean, and the mind's clearing up. Each day is a little bit better. I'm still struggling with life issues. Again, I'm thinking about the ex again, and I guess I'll probably think about her for a long time. And 12 years, man, and I was with her, and she's the mother of my children, and I love her. I love her a lot. But I have faith that God will provide me with the people I need in my life, as long as I'm doing the next right thing, right? And I'm working on that. Yesterday I finished step 2 from the NA step guide. That's came to believe that a power greater than ourselves can restore sanity. I wrote out, 47 questions I answered, 22 pages. So pretty thorough. And yeah. So that's enough about my life. Let's just get into the readings. 60 days sober. I'm pretty happy. So May 4th, from A New Day. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you would have to do. Ralph Waldo Emerson. It's likely that our willful efforts to run the show resulted in damaged or destroyed relationships. Perhaps we're also carrying around guilt for things we've done in the past. When we try to clear away this damage by making amends, we embark on a sort of personal and spiritual house cleaning. Even though we recognize the necessity of cleaning house, we may be reluctant to begin. Perhaps we don't want to remind people of our past behavior. We might be afraid they'll become angry or be unwilling to accept our amends. When we express these concerns to our friends or spiritual advisors, they tell us that the reaction we get isn't important. Our goal is not to win the approval of others. We're reminded that we are really making amends for our own sake. We do so to rid ourselves of the guilt of past actions in order to live more comfortably today. Making amends to the people we have harmed can be one of the most difficult undertakings of our new life, but it can also provide us with some of the richest rewards. Thought for today: making amends helps us get on with the business of living. Making amends helps us get on with the business of living. And making amends isn't just about saying sorry. You know, I know in my life I've said sorry so many times it's probably lost all meaning. Making amends is about correcting past situations. That's what an amend means. It means to fix, to repair. Sometimes people aren't willing to hear those amends, and that's fine. You gotta make these amends when necessary and when appropriate. And if it's going to cause more harm, then you kind of gotta let it go. Sometimes the people we owe amends to aren't alive anymore, and then we make living amends. And a living amends is just changing my life and living in a better lifestyle and not repeating those same mistakes as the past. You know, that's my understanding of amends right now, anyhow. Daily reflections. May 4th, entirely honest. We must be entirely honest with somebody if we expect to live long or happily in this world. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 73 to 74. Honesty, like all virtues, is to be shared. It began after I shared my whole life story with someone, in order to find my place in the fellowship. Later, I shared my life in order to help the newcomer find his place with us. This sharing helps me to learn honesty in all my dealings, and to know that God's plan for me comes true through honest openness and willingness. I've always believed in honesty. You know, it's better for someone to be honest, because that gives me the chance to forgive you. Right? If there's lies, if it's just always lies, then you're not giving someone the opportunity to feel that forgiveness. And forgiveness is so important for me, because I hold on to resentments and they're poison in my head. It's that rat wheel, or that hamster wheel, right? Yeah. Sometimes a lot of people, especially in today's world, don't like honesty. They want to be told lies. They just want to be mama guide, and that means they just want to hear what they want to hear, right? Something that sounds good. But you know what? The truth doesn't always sound good, but it will set you free. It might hurt, but it will set you free. Speaking of set you free, here's a picture I drew. That was the squirrel inside my head. I've released him. Isn't that cute? Yes, I drew that. Yes, I colored that. Anyways, I love you all. Thank you for listening, and have a blessed day. Bye.